Hatch is down, loader's ready. Welcome back to the Commander's Hatch. In part 1 of our Agent Flair video guide series, we covered the basics of Flair and her arsenal, the Leopard 2FK and the Leopard 2KST, which were introduced in Season 1 of Heat. Today we are breaking down her entire skill set, passive traits, and module setups. This kicks off our 10-part series where each upcoming video will take a specific we will be taking a specific setup into battle so you can see how it performs under fire. Alright, to kick things off, we are starting off with Flair's Pinocchio protocol, as we call it. Alright, so let's dive into what the Pinocchio protocol is. To clarify, these are skill sets designated or designed by me with my names, so these are my suggestions. These are not from the dev or from Heat themselves. These are from yours truly. Okay, so as previously stated, we will be kicking things off with the Pinocchio protocol, as I'm calling it, or the Puppet Master skill set. What does this do? We're going to dive into that right now. And as you guys can see on the screen next to me here, I have the press account pulled up. And we will go into the Modify Agent section for Flair. Right, in our Modify Agent section for Flair, you guys will notice the first trait I have set up is the show goes on. Alright, now the second Flair, or rather, show goes on, as it states, you get plus 50% to slow resistance and instantly repairs damaged tracks. Okay, this helps you to stay mobile and aggressive. Okay, because this is what this skill set is designed to do. Okay, it's built for aggression and maximizing damage. Second skill set here is going to be the Bag of Tricks skill set. It gives you a minus 10% to your ability cooldown. All right, what this does, it helps you to cycle your proxy deployments and your abilities faster. All right. Thirdly, we have the attribute skill set, and we went with Magic Source, which gives you plus 15% to your energy capacity. All right, what this does is it increases your total energy capacity by 15% to sustain heavy ability and proxy usage. Our fourth skill chosen is our ultimate, or the skill that aids our ultimate ability, and we went with the Hidden Trap. The reason for this is when destroyed, your proxy tank, as it states, slows all enemy vehicles within a 15-meter radius, thereby becoming a trap in itself. So if you're in a situation where you deploy your proxy nearby and you are being targeted by another tank, this can really come in handy, because what you will do is you will make sure you go towards your proxy, okay? And you will switch from the tank you're in to that proxy once you're within range. And more than likely, the person pursuing you will still target the proxy. Now, you don't necessarily have to do it this way. The point is for them to target your main tank or your proxy tank, right? It acts as an EMP bomb. When destroyed, detonates and affects all the tanks in a 15-meter radius. You and your allies can then target them, okay? Moving on, we will also demonstrate how this tank works here. And I'll just leave the video up and we will go over the gameplay. And this is another thing I will note as well. Did you guys see I popped smoke at certain areas? This is because I'm using thermal vision in the gameplay as we carry on here, right? So you guys see my energy is up, my ultimate is activated, my proxy is sitting in a higher position up there. Okay, using thermal vision to help me find targets easier. Okay, when I deploy smoke, thermal vision again comes in handy because my enemies more than likely cannot see me and I cannot see them. And making use of the feign death ability there, as you can see, switching to the proxy. Smoke is popped from the ridgeline to provide cover for my proxy tank that I'm using now, and the heat vision comes in play, letting me fire through that smoke screen that I've put up. Okay, whilst I'm offloading this tank, the other tank is reloading its equipment and shells and abilities and energy. We switch back. There we go. Okay, this is what this is built to do. You constantly switch back and forth, so you're constantly able to put out damage between the two tanks, and unfortunately that was a deployable. But you guys get the point. This is how this works. You have high energy, being able to maximize the effective use of your consumables. Well, your abilities, not your consumables, right? So you switch between your proxies. You have efficient energy management, and you are able to just continually push damage downrange. You guys will see an even better example of this in another video in our series, where this is covered. Okay, but this is how this skill set, the Pinocchio skill set, or the Pinocchio protocol as I'm calling it, works on the 2FK, right? During making these videos, I only played one match each on stream, and these are the replay videos from that match. Okay, so some of those games were really good and some were pretty average, but they demonstrated that the skill sets work. Okay, I will also place on screen here below me showing you the dev recommended setup for the 2FK that is found on the World of Tanks Heat website. So that will appear right below me. And of course, I will also place a screenshot of the Pinocchio protocol skill setup on the screen somewhere whilst editing this. All right, so you guys can pause and copy those traits if you like for that specific Pinocchio protocol. Great. And this, as I stated before, is the first in about 10 videos in this guide that is dedicated to Agent Flair. All right, so that's it for now. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Help me grow the channel, and let's get more production on the way. See you guys in the next video. The Roman Hammer out.